Alright, hi everyone, welcome to today's video. On the day it's being recorded, it is Thursday, March 28th, 2024. It's just a little bit after 5 o'clock, and I'm going to a friend's house for the night. Because, we originally planned we were going to go to IHOP when everyone got off of work tonight. So it would have been like around closer to midnight. And then I stayed the night on the way coming back, from IHOP. Because we go to the IHOP in Westerville. And we've kind of already been there like twice. So, yeah. Comes to find out that out of everyone in the main friend group today, only one person worked, but they worked first shift, so it was like 7 to like 3:30. That would be James. He worked today, but I totally forgot that Christian was off today. And I didn't know that Allison had tap on for today, because I guess she wanted Saturday or Sunday off, probably because of Easter. So, yeah. So we decided that we're probably gonna just go out to eat somewhere. I think the idea is to go somewhere in town, but try to avoid Applebee's, allegedly. But yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. So I'm sure we'll figure it out. So yeah, I got all my main game channel devices with me. Hell, I might do a little bit of game footage today. I mean, I could try to see how far towards the actual end of Pokemon I can get to. I mean, hell, it might actually be done by the time you see this, but who knows? Yeah, so I'm leaving my main Chromebook at the house. Pretty sure that was the neighbor. Neighbor's wife, girlfriend. I don't know what the relationship is like. Oh, man. Funny thing is that I met her. I mean, I've known my neighbor, my redneck neighbor, for practically my entire life. Because, he and my dad used to do a few side things here and there. And then, I mean, the neighbor's a cool guy. Especially when I was a kid, he'd be blasting out country music during the summer months until like 1 or 2 in the morning. So yeah, that's kind of cool. It's kind of funny, but it is what it is. Oh, God. Was it yesterday? Or no, it was Tuesday when I walked down this way. Yeah, because I was walking to work because it was a day that a lot of shit went down. And let's just say that my mom, Katrina, and both of the boys had to go to the hospital because one of the boys got into her medication. So yeah, that was the thing that happened. I mean, good thing I went in there and saw them. Because I did, because, you know, I had to work that day, so I had to pretty much walk. Ironically, I'm taking the same path that I have to when I have to walk. So that's kind of funny. If I have to walk to work, I have to make sure that I leave around 10:30. Because it's about an hour of a walk just to get there. So I probably should start leaving at 10:30, just so that way I can keep in mind of, you know, traffic or, you know, the occasional train that will definitely slow me down. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Okay. So yeah, back to my game channel equipment. Now in terms of like episodes I have recorded, I'm all the way up to part 19. I was working on part 17 throughout the last couple of days, and I actually kind of, because I did a little bit different than how I normally would. It was what was it? It was Monday. Well, no, it was Sunday when I was editing the video. Monday, I commentated it. I didn't do anything. Well, I either did that. No, I did that last night. Okay, and then I commentated and made the bios last night. And then earlier today, I threw in the you know, the background music for the bios. Threw everything together, and part 17 is currently uploaded and ready to roll for the last Friday of April. Oh yeah, because tomorrow is the last Friday of it's the last Friday of March. So yeah. Now, my goal is that at some point tonight or this afternoon, whatever, maybe possibly try to get all of part 18 edited, commentated, bios made, you know, that sort of thing. So yeah, get all that done. If I can at least get all that done before uploading part 18, I'll be content. and then maybe try to start editing 19. Like, at least just chop it up a little bit. You know, don't commentate it, and don't make any bios, but just, you know, chop the video up to where it's small and presentable. Because, I mean, you guys know, I like to record all my shit early. I was gonna say, why are you stopping there? You don't stop there. And then I realized you were turning, like, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. There's no stop sign on Greenwood. It's only here on Mark. I mean, it's about it's an average 48 degrees out right now. It's not too bad. It's you know, mostly cloudy. Sun's shining a little bit. Ironically, things in this country have been ramping up a lot the last week or so. Mainly because the solar eclipse is coming. And you're probably wondering, am I going to make a video for the eclipse? The answer is, oh God, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know how it's gonna go for me because I have to work that day. But it's supposed to hit right around the time that my lunch is. Like the peak of where we'll be able to fully see it at, I think, 10 after 3. That's when it's like fully gonna hit. So I'll probably just put myself on lunch and then just chill outside with my glasses. Now, the thing is that you can't look at them. You can't look at the eclipse with your bare eyes. You have to look at the special glasses. And from what they're saying, this is the first total solar eclipse that the United States has ever had since back in like the 1800s. And the next one is not supposed to happen until around 2200. Like something like that. I don't know. I don't remember what they were saying. But this is definitely a once in a lifetime event. So I don't know. I might take a video of it. But the thing is that if you were to take a picture of it, you can't use your bare like camera, because from what I hear, it's supposed to like damage your camera. So you'll have to like either get like a certain like eclipse filter for your camera, or put like a thing of eclipse glasses on top of your photo lens. Because the last time that we kind of had something like this, like an eclipse, was back in 2017, but it was a partial. there was a partial solar eclipse that we were able to see, which was kind of cool. I don't remember if it was in the late stages of my junior year of high school or if it was during the beginning part of my senior year of high school. Regardless, I was in high school at that time. I'm gonna have to look at the date of the partial eclipse, and I'll have to get back with you on that one. So the best thing I could probably do is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. What the hell? That guy's eating an ice cream while driving. Now, I don't know if he's eating a Blizzard, Freddy's from Fred's, or McFlurry, but that dude was definitely eating some what looks like ice cream while he's driving. And I'm like, bruh. So, looks like the best option is to for me at least, to get an extra pair of eclipse glasses and throw it on top of, you know, the back cameras. That's probably my best option. Now, I don't know how it will look like on, you know, from this end of how it will be like viewed. So I'm probably gonna have to test it a little bit. Now, I don't know if Mom and Katrina work on that day, but I definitely do. I mean, you know, like how I said before, I will be at work at the height of the full eclipse. That's on the ER night shift people. Yeah. She's a PSA. I don't know what her name is, but yeah, I definitely recognize that hairstyle anywhere. And the fact that she was wearing blue scrubs, I could definitely pinpoint where in the hospital she is. Well, I mean, I also got a glimpse of her face too, so I'm like, oh, okay, it's you. Okay. So that's kind of cool that she got here. I mean, I have to admit she is kind of cute. But, I mean, you know. I mean, I guess it's good that, you know, the sun's, you know, shining. Okay. Okay, so you're probably thinking, okay, so, or you're probably curious, because I don't know if it'll technically quote unquote start by the time you see this or not, but you're probably thinking, well, wait, what's gonna be the next game on your gaming channel? And the answer to that question is, it is gonna be a game from a franchise that we have dealt with before. But it is not a 2D game or a Nintendo IP. So, yeah. I mean, this game can be played. It does have a version that can be played on a Nintendo console. But that's all I'm pretty much gonna say. I wonder how that's gonna work out. One of these days, I should totally just go into work like this, change, and then just have all my stuff in my locker. But then that means I would have to make sure I throw my sweats in the dryer, my bag in the dryer, as well as my scrubs. Like, I would have to throw all that shit into the dryer. And for that, I'm good. I'm just gonna get dressed at home, have my scrubs on, and have a coat, as well as just the regular stuff that I need. Because I ain't dealing with that hassle. Ain't doing that shit. Okay, so today is the start of the Sweet 16 for the March Madness tournament. Even though I have my main brackets where all of my either main picked or random pick champion winner are all out, I took the liberty of making some second chance brackets. I have no idea. I don't remember who I had for it, but all I know is that for one of them, actually I think I remember two of them. I think my main has the Zags still, because they're still my last remaining main Final Four team that's left. And then for my backup, I went with, let's go for a weird choice. Let's pick someone in the Big Ten Conference. So I picked Purdue. And then random, I think it's South Dakota State or San Diego State or whatever it is. First game of the Sweet 16 for today won't be until I think 7, so it'll be a little bit until it starts. So yeah, from my guess is that I don't think they want to go anywhere out of town. So I think that's why she kind of mentioned go somewhere in town. Right before I walked out the door, she mentioned Ralphie's. And I'm like, Ralphie's? You know, I've never actually been to Ralphie's. I mean, I've been there before, but I've never, like, ate anything from there. The only thing I've ever done while I was there was to get DoorDash orders. So, yeah, I don't know how that's gonna, like, work out. She says that the mac and cheese bites are kind of good. And that, you know, there might be some quesadillas that they might have. I'm like, bet. Alright. So we're entering the... Actually, we kind of already did. Right as soon as I crossed the tracks. We're in the realm of downtown. Now, if there's one thing I can definitely say about my hometown and what we're known for, well, I guess we're kind of known for a few things. Well, okay, let's get the main thing right away here. Obviously, we are the hometown and burial site of the 29th President of the United States. I think that's it's President Warren G. Harding. Even though he was born in, it's either New Bloomingfield or New Bloomington. I don't remember where exactly. I had a report on him when I was in 4th grade, because we all picked like we did famous Ohioans for our social studies class, and I did President Harding, which, by the way, guys, he was the most recent president this country has ever had from my home state of Ohio, and that was a little over 100 years ago. And it's also kind of why both Ohio and Virginia kind of fight each other over the title of the birthplace of presidents. Because Virginia definitely has had 7, and Ohio has also had at least 6. But there's one president whose birth state is kind of disputed between either Virginia and Ohio, and that would be our 9th president, William Henry Harrison. Some say that he was born here in Ohio, and everyone else says that he was born in Virginia. He was also the president with the shortest tenure in office, where he was literally in office for 31 days, literally a month. And for a while, he was the oldest president we ever had. He was 68 when he was sworn in. And with him dying in office, and the first to die in office, he kind of began the trend of the Curse of Tippecanoe, which was a nickname given to Harrison, all because of the Battle of Tippecanoe in the War of 1812. About 20 years earlier, before he became president, which the curse clearly states that any and all leaders federally elected every 20th year will die in office. Well, it was actually technically said as every great chief of the United States. So in this case, President of the United States will die in office every 20 years. Meaning in a year ending in a 0. So Harrison was literally the first one. And, well, the rest is history. I don't think there's anything else that I could mention, other than the fact that, So Harding is probably the most famous person to come out of my hometown. And yes, he was elected in the year 1920. And he did die in office. But he died of a heart attack. Because he was the first president to go to Alaska. Because it was like a grand continental tour or something like that. Like, he had to go up into Canada just to get, obviously get to Alaska. Since, the U.S. bought Alaska from Russia, like, shortly after the Civil War. How much was it? I think it was like something like $12 million. But right as soon as he got to California, like around San Francisco, that's where he died of said heart attack. Literally was in office for about 2.5 years. And his quiet vice president, Calvin Coolidge, was immediately sworn in. Well, we're also known as the popcorn capital of the world, because every year from early to mid-September, we have a popcorn festival that lasts for 3 days, which in my eyes is kind of ironic. I've kind of realized this within the last couple years, that we're considered to be the popcorn capital of the world, and yet there's no popcorn vendors at the said festival. There's maybe like one or two. Like, that's literally it. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this off right here. Your car sounds like shit, bro. So, we're gonna end this off right here. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on whatever comes up, or whenever I see you, or, you know, whatever. And please subscribe to my gaming channel. I would really appreciate it. Please. I would like more support. I would like that. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.